Ready to go? Maybe invite everybody into some seats. That sounds like a good idea. Everybody want to take a seat so we can get started here this morning? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Wednesday, I mean. Anybody needs to take a seat, please do, and we're ready to get started. Thank you. Hi, Kirby. Come on in, guys. Come on in. You are welcome here. Glad to see you. Take a seat. We love joyous news. Hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm Terry Miners from the Crusade for Children, which is, I think, the most beloved exercise this community shows every year. It is. We look out for our kids. We look out for each other. Year in and year out, there are some unbelievable stories of families who go through some challenges, and the Crusade for Children wraps its collective arms around these families and supports people in so many ways, because there are so many people who take care of their little corner somewhere and donate and figure out ways to raise money to help our Crusade for Children. And then we all meet every June and everybody brings in the money and a miracle happens every single year. So we appreciate the help from all corners of this area. Indiana, way up through 50 counties, every county in Kentucky, everybody is served through the WHAS Crusade for Children. We've got some very special kids here today. Happy faces that are part of the team of future Crusaders. They'll be helping us soon enough. That's another beautiful thing about the Crusade. You see people who've been in it for 40 years, 50 years. They bring along their kids who bring along their kids and keep this amazing miracle alive. So we're really thrilled to welcome in a group that's joining our family. Ram Racing has decided that we'll bring the Triple Crown of Running another step forward. So this is going to be exciting, and they're going to be a part of our Crusade team. You're going to meet a couple people to talk about, but first I want to introduce the Senior Race Director for Ram Racing. He's also VP of Event Production for Motive. Please say hello to Mark Boyce. Hello, Mark.
Thanks, Terry.
Good to have you here.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you
very much. Thank you very, very much, Terry. I'd like to welcome all of you to Louisville Slugger Field this morning, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to be here for today's announcement about the Louisville Triple Crown of Running. As Terry said, my name is Mark Boyce. I'm a Senior Race Director for Ram Racing and the VP of Event Production for Motive. Now, for those of you who are wondering who Ram Racing is and what Motive does, please indulge me for a moment as I explain it to you. Ram Racing is the nation's premier endurance sports production company. For more than 15 years, Ram Racing has been creating and executing running races to the highest degree that provide not only the opportunity for participants of all ages and all abilities the chance to compete in a professionally managed running event, but also delivers on our commitment to what we call race parties that elicit an unforgettable experience from start to finish. Ram Racing currently owns and operates the All-State Hot Chocolate 15K and 5K race series that is in 22 U.S. cities and Mexico, as well as a portfolio of races across the country. And Motive, which is a sister company to Ram Racing, is really the engine that provides both in-house and third-party expertise for every aspect of the running industry. We serve over 1,000 events annually, and Motive provides services including registration, timing, photography, and content capabilities, along with operations, management, equipment, marketing, and consulting for races ranging from 50 people up to 45,000 people. In fact, Motive has a long and proud history of providing many of these services to the Louisville Triple Crown of Running, and has been doing that through our company and our associated companies since 1995. So we've been here. So when it came to our attention that after 35 years, the Louisville Triple Crown of Running would be going away, we felt that we had a duty. even an obligation to step in. The Triple Crown Race Series, as you know, has served so many runners, walkers, and aspiring fitness enthusiasts at the beginning of the year in the Kentuckiana area. And we're helping them to embrace a healthy lifestyle, achieve their fitness goals, and of course serve to raise money for the WHAS Crusade for Children. We really just couldn't let that disappear. In fact, I arrived here yesterday, and as I'm walking through the airport, I look to my left and I see these big murals and collages of photos, and one of them says Louisville Spirit. And in that collage, there's photos of some of your fine sports teams here, both professional and collegiate. And then there's a photo there that happens to be from the start line of one of the Louisville Triple Crown races. And that's when it really struck me that there was no way that if we had the ability to do something that we were going to let this end. So, I'm very happy to announce to you here that there will absolutely be a 2020 Louisville Triple Crown of Running. Ram Racing will be taking over the series and leading it into the next decade and beyond. The name, Louisville Triple Crown of Running, will remain the same, along with the website, LouisvilleTripleCrown.com. And in the races, we're going to go through the races. The races, starting off on March 7th, 2020, the 5K Fitness Classic, 8 a.m. start right here at Louisville Slugger Field. Same or similar course to what we've had in previous years. The race will feature a gender-specific short-sleeve technical shirt and a finisher's medal that you can see up here. We'll be moving on then to the second leg of the Triple Crown, the City Run 10K on March 21st, 2020, 8 a.m. start, in a new location. We'll be working with 4th Street Live, and we'll have a new course, as you might imagine. And then this race will feature gender-specific long-sleeve technical hoodie, finisher's medal, and an unforgettable post-race experience. And then finally, anchoring the Louisville Triple Crown of Running, Ram Racing will be bringing to town the All-State Hot Chocolate 15K and 5K on April 4th, 2020. We'll be having a 7:30 a.m. start at Louisville Waterfront Park, and the 15K distance will become the third jewel in the Triple Crown. Now, with the Hot Chocolate series, all of our participants receive Ram Racing's award-winning goodie bag. That's what we refer to our wearable as you can see here. This year's, it is a navy full zip fleece lined jacket with a hood, with cheerful coral accents in the women's sizes and cool aqua accents in the men's and youth sizes. Everyone will also receive our traditional 15K finisher's medal, and then also with this series, for the first time in the 12-year history of the series, we'll have a 5K finisher's medal as well. Oh, and did I mention the chocolate? The chocolate, all finishers receive our very own proprietary blend of chocolate, including hot chocolate, chocolate fondue, and then all these different tasty dippables for the fondue. All of these races will feature and host a kids fun run for children 9 and under. They will also have shirts and medals for the kids, as you can see up here. Now with the Triple Crown, here's the fun part. You have the 5K, the 10K, and the 15K. That's what, 30K? In addition to receiving the hot chocolate medal, the finishers of the Triple Crown will also receive a special hot chocolate Triple Crown finishers medal. And that medal will actually fit in and attach to the medals from the 5K Fitness Classic and the City Run 10K to form an actual crown. And then finally, all of the Triple Crown running finishers will receive their very own I Ran the Ville gender-specific tech shirt that they can proudly wear throughout 2020. And those special perks are going to be available that day on site at the All-State Hot Chocolate Race once you finish. Now you may ask, how are we doing all of this? Which is a good question. Being that we are a national company, we do have an infrastructure and efficiencies to step in and work to help to revitalize this long-standing and important community race series. Quite frankly, we have a fantastic team of event professionals that have been working tirelessly to make this all happen. Several of them are here today and will be available after the press conference to speak to you. I'd like to take a moment to introduce them. We have Kyle Cameron. Kyle is our Emotive VP of Operations and Product. Joelle Shegg, who is our Director of Participant and Client Experience. And then a familiar face to many of you, and someone who really needs no introduction here in the Louisville running community, Camille Estes.
Yay, Camille.
Camille is one of our senior event managers, and she has been invaluable during this process, both providing her insight, her knowledge, and helping to make introductions here in Louisville for all of us. And again, why are we doing this? We at Ram Racing, we're committed to helping communities nationwide thrive. And when possible, we will step in and help in any way that we can in a responsible manner. Our aim here in Louisville is to recognize and honor the tradition of the Triple Crown of running, one that has been established through the steadfast efforts and hard work of the previous event producers, volunteers, and frankly, sponsors and everyone who's been involved with it. And then to evolve these events to the next level. Doing all of this while embracing the local community and the respective missions of our race charity beneficiaries. For the All-State Hot Chocolate 15K and 5K, we have a national charity. It is Make-A-Wish. And for the 5K Fitness Classic and City Run 10K, the charity beneficiary will, of course, continue to be the WHAS Crusade for Children. When I say that we're looking to evolve these events to the next level, for Ram Racing and Emotive, that includes our award-winning gender-specific goodie bags. Now those goodie bags, we actually solicit participant feedback during that development process, and probably more importantly, we listen to that feedback. The goodie bag that you see for the hot chocolate race this year is probably on its fourth version of it. We put out a version earlier this year. We took votes online. We had, I believe, 185,000 people that voted on what we should receive, or what they should receive. And then when we came out with that product, we heard that people didn't like it, even though they voted on it. So we went back to the drawing board, got more information, more input from our participants, and then came up with what people wanted. We have best-in-class medals for all of our races, including both the 5K and 15K distances for the All-State Hot Chocolate Series, as we've shown the special three medal crown to those who complete the Triple Crown. Our enhanced post-race experiences, so a planned and executed post-run race party. Attention to the overall participant experience from the pre-registration all the way through event completion. Making sure that we upgrade the value for participants so that they know that the registration fees for the three events are providing something to them. We use our proprietary N-Photo system. That's our photo and video experience. It's free to all participants, and it delivers instant images for viewing and sharing right after the race. And in some instances, participants receive those photos and videos before they even finish the race. We have a turnkey fundraising mechanism via our Emotive registration platform. That's for the ease of supporting our race charities, so that every participant automatically gets a fundraising page and is able to help with the mission of our beneficiaries. We'll be providing incentives to those who register early for each of the events, or for those who are registering for all three of the races of the Triple Crown. We look forward to working with local retailers, sponsors, vendors, and service providers in expanded roles. And finally, we'll be working to establish a plan for the long-term viability of these events by working with city officials, law enforcement, the CVB, the Louisville Sports Commission, the Waterfront Development Corporation, 4th Street Live, Louisville Slugger Field, and I'd like to give a special thank you to Scott Shoemaker and the entire team here at Louisville Slugger Field for hosting us today and putting up with all of our questions and helping us get this press conference set up. Of course, the WHAS Crusade for Children, and then also reestablishing a relationship with the KDF Marathon and Mini Marathon. We're very, very proud to be here and are committed to making sure that the Louisville Triple Crown of Running will continue from you in just a minute. But before that, I'm going to turn it back over to Terry so that he can introduce some special guests that we have with us here today.
Thanks so much, Mark. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. We appreciate you. Mark Boyce from Ram Racing. Okay, a couple more people are going to speak to us. And it's nice to see all these friendly faces of people who've been part of our Crusade team for so long. Mark referenced some of